As usual, we're just waiting on all the sites to connect.
Yeah.
We'll be live soon. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. We're live now, but
Yeah.
they'll be able to
Kids
see
can't
us
see
soon.
us yet.
Yeah, yeah.
But are we really live if they can't see us?
Yeah,
Digital world, right?
yeah.
The tree falls in the forest.
It's like that, pictures or it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Video where you're not really gaming.
Cyberpunk Uncensored.
All right, we're live. Everyone should be able to see us. How are you all doing?
I'm doing okay.
Glad to be back.
Yeah, definitely glad to be back to play.
Yeah, I was depressed, man. Like we were doing, every Tuesday for months and just rocking it consistently, and then all of a sudden you had to dip out for a couple weeks or a few weeks. I was lost.
Yeah.
My Tuesdays.
Hey, there was other options.
Yeah. We're in the thick of this campaign or whatever. I really didn't want to just make up a quick one shot or a flashback or something random. Like I don't know. We're in it. I wanted to continue and finish before we moved on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I had to delay Coupler's imminent demise as much as I could.
Yeah. But
I had to leave the cliffhanger.
But yeah, why don't you want to give a little recap here? I mean, you guys are in Kids Fight Club. We know that. You're doing the job while he's out of town, taking care of some stuff tonight. So I guess securing some things for his upcoming night market. But you guys discovered that there was some program kind of pulling bets into Mr. Yatomi's account of the Yakuza, who's fighting in tonight's match, or has fighters in this match, and then you discovered one of his door guys, Ricky, the back door guy, was kind of involved, like working with Yakuza, I guess, or something shady going on there. Coupler notices an old childhood buddy is actually locked up in the back from where they've been pulling random fighters and groups to be basically beat to shit by the Yakuza fighters. It's very unbalanced, but that's how it is. They're not necessarily betting on winners and losers, but how much damage and when, and just there's all kinds of random details and things they do here, at least in tonight's fight. Yeah, other than that, you guys finally talked to Kid and basically gave him the breakdown of what's going on, because aside from all that going on for him, Raven got a call, I guess somebody from her company that pretty much owns her and runs her jobs and stuff, told her to get out by what time? 3, I believe.
3.
Yeah, 3 a.m.
I think it was 3. We had like an hour or so.
Yeah, because I guess they've been tracking the Yakuza since, if you remember, so many sessions ago, when Zarafa sent you guys, or Raven, and you guys went with her to go and recover a missing shipment that the Yakuza, I guess, was trying to jack. So apparently they've been tracking the Yakuza, and they're sending a hit squad out after him at 3, so they told her to get out of there. Apparently they know she's there somehow. But yeah, so all this shit's going down. Apparently, you broke it all down to Kid because you're trying to be transparent with the guy. He's a little bit scary for a young
we also
fixer.
have a buddy of Coupler who we're trying to
Right.
that was captured, and we're trying to get out.
Yeah. He noticed him
Well,
locked
I
up.
am currently.
Yeah, he noticed him locked up in the back. But yeah, so you're waiting on Kid to get back to you because you kind of told him everything going on. He can't believe that Ricky could be snitching, working that deal or whatever on the side,
Going against him because he's been with them for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's trying to figure it out, and you kind of suggested, well, maybe the Yakuza problem could kind of take care of itself, considering one of your teammates found out that a hit squad's coming from a corporation or whatever after him tonight. So he's like kind of shocked that that's going down in his little underground fight club, but he's considering that. But he told he'd get back to you soon. I believe it's a little after 2 a.m. Coupler was just getting to the back here. Let's get Sirenscape going. Shout out to Sirenscape, our sponsor. We really appreciate them hooking us up here, hooking us up with the awesome sounds and background vibes to our gaming. And And yeah, Coupler's pretty much in the back. And you were just going back there to talk to your buddy, basically. You got the gate open, and as you're doing that, one of the ring guys kind of like yelled back to you, or was yelling like looking for Ricky, which is the guy who usually runs that back door. And yeah, Raven, you were out front because when Kid got off the phone, last thing he said was, "Hey, if you can, grab up Ricky and hold him for me. I'll get back to you." So apparently, like, he doesn't want Ricky to take off, which he was trying to get out the door, and Raven luckily grappled him up and has a hold of him. She successfully was able to do that. So that was pretty cool. Other than that, Hollow.
Oh yeah, Hollow.
Yeah, Hollow healed the Yakuza fighter that was not doing too well. That match was going kind of crazy. They were beating up that group of innocent people, but that guy got fucked up because of the injection Hollow gave him, which is kind of what Kid wanted, I guess. But yeah, he went down. Hollow at least saved his life. She was kind of trying to just dip out of that situation because it was getting kind of hairy with Yakuza pulling guns on the crowd and shit. But the main guy did notice. She wasn't able to kind of stealthily get away from that situation. But she's in process of doing that. But yeah, I think that pretty much recaps everything. Was there anything else I missed? Because I know it's been a while. Usually I would, much rather just do kind of a quick recap. But, it's been so long. We covered everything.
Yeah, no, we should.
The only thing I could think of is Hollow seemed to make very nice with the Yakuza. They seem to like her a lot.
Yeah, no, it definitely did.
Oh no, I'm popular.
Yeah, because she was able to heal their fighter and get them going. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I think that recaps everything. If we could, everybody, let's get everyone to re-click on their token. And let's do an initiative just so we can set an order, because I'm not remembering where we left off with that. So yeah, you just click on your token and then go to your character sheet and click initiative up towards the top. Yeah, and shout out to anybody checking out the live stream. We really appreciate that. Join the live chat. We would love to, hear your suggestions throughout the game and things like that. We love that sort of commentary. And just so everybody knows, we are doing official Red rules. Thanks to our Talsorian Games hooking us up. We have the full set of Red rules. We have the full book gifted to us by them. So that's awesome. No, we're not using the Jumpstart kit. Like I just said, our Talsorian Games gave us the full Red rule book. We've been using it for the past couple months. They just sent us the updated version with all the artwork and lore. It's amazing. Everyone, you guys are going to love Red when it comes.
Yeah, very.
It's going to hit the spot.
Yeah, what's up, K1 Brown? Yeah, he was just in the chat saying, do y'all use the Jumpstart kit? So that's what I was explaining. No, we actually have full Red rules. So that's what we'll be using here. But all right, we got initiative going. Everybody's there. Okay, on Rio Coupler, each roll a 1d10 so we can see who's going first here. You guys tied.
All right. Jeez.
All right. On Rio.
Hopefully you didn't wish you a good roll.
Yeah, really.
On Rio, you're up.
I'm still waiting, kind of mulling over, it's like, told Kid pretty much everything. We'll see what he comes back with. I'm gonna kind of keep my eyes on any of the Yakuza, the bartender, which I don't remember her name at this point.
Janice.
Janice, just to see if anybody starts acting real weird. So
Sure.
they start, suddenly changing what they're doing because maybe they get info somewhere.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm kind of just waiting for Kid to get back to me to find out what he wants to do.
Yeah, no problem. Give me a perception. Let's just at least start off if you're kind of surveying the area and checking towards the bar and stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, you see, basically, the crowd is like before, kind of torn half and half. They're pissed off at, the Yakuza has been kicking ass all night and obviously winning almost everything going on. Finally kind of shifted a little when the dude got drugged, so guns are involved. Crowd's kind of pissed, but Yakuza is definitely backing everyone down with their, their reputation and such. So everyone's kind of backing down. You can see they're kind of dragging their fighters out of the ring right now. Bartender's just busy serving people that are over there drinking. But that's about all going on. Coupler?
I have a horrible idea, but I don't know if I want to follow through with it or not.
Do it. Peer pressure.
What kind of team's telling them a horrible idea to do? That's
Well, it mostly falls on Raven, but also really does rely on how much the Yakuza want to save face and if the other guys want to fight. And I do not think Coupler is skilled enough in persuasion. This would be a much more of a fixer kind of play. So I think I'm going to let this one slide and do what Coupler does best and try to break him out with the mechanical skills, because Coupler is not a talker. So Coupler's going to take a look at whatever that lock is if he can't figure out what... Because what was it? Onryu can open the gates, right?
Yeah, he's at the...
I can open the gates, but I don't necessarily know which one goes where.
Yeah, he doesn't know which one goes where. And last that you told Kid, if you can remember, is that aside from all the things going on between Yakuza and the betting and Ricky ripping him off and then the hit squad coming for Yakuza and all that stuff, you also mentioned to him that one of your teammates' old childhood buddies is locked up in the back part of the fight stuff, and you wanted to get him out.
Yeah, we wanted him.
Yeah, and he said, oh, okay, yeah, let me think about that and work that out too. So apparently he's thinking about that as well and supposed to get back to you. So just remember that as well. Because I forgot to recap that part earlier. But yeah, you're back there, and if you remember also, your buddy's back there. He's just shocked. They're like, what the fuck? So you're working for these people?
Yeah, so I think I'm going to talk to King and sort of find out how he ended up here and sort of just exchange those stories. So if I could do a conversation?
Yeah.
Because I think that's probably the best skill for that situation.
Yeah, he's panicking.
Not
He's just
the
like...
best roll for that one.
Yeah, exactly. It's a really bad roll. But he's now he's just panicking. He's like, man, I don't even know. Just got was in the combat. So my family, man, they still have my family. Like, what? Why are you working for these people, man? You got to get me out of here. What the fuck? He's just really panicking.
I'll try to calm him down as best I can, tell him I'm working on it, getting him out of here. But who has his family? Are the same guys who snatched him up?
Yeah, with that conversation roll, you're not getting much out of him. He's pretty stressed out.
South of wait another.
Yeah,
wait.
Seems like he's panicking a little bit too much to get any info out of him. But Raven.
I believe I already had that guy grappled, and I was tying him up right at the end of the session.
Yeah. Yeah, you already had him grappled, and I can't remember. Yeah, if you have zip ties or what you have, but you said you wanted to try to tie him up, right?
Yeah, I was good. I think I was asking the guard or the door guy if he had anything so I could tie his ass up and put him against the wall. That was the conversation.
Okay, yeah, if you have a conversation, give me that roll. Look at your skills.
Aww.
No, that's concentration.
That's concentration.
Hold on. It's right underneath.
Yeah, let's see. I don't
So
know.
you're very focused about what you want to say.
Yeah, that was a good
time.
Hold on.
Yeah, conversation is right below concentration for you. I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Man, you guys are doing so bad with conversation. I guess
Jesus.
I guess you guys are stressed out.
Conversation talking.
We break things, okay? We break things. We don't fix things, we break them.
Yeah, it seems like you guys are stressed out with a lot of things going on. Not doing too good at the talk. You're not.
I'm more like looking at the time. I'm like, come on, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys, you basically try to, tell him that you need something to tie him up, and you're trying to grapple and keep a hold of Ricky. The door guy Stone he's like looking at you like really confused, and Ricky's like looking at me. He's like, yo, what the fuck, man? Get this bitch off of me. And he's like, yo, why are you guys doing this? Like, he knows that both of you are there working for kids, so he's just he's really confused. So he's just kind of looking like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And you see him, he like pulls out his agent and he starts dialing. He's like, I'm checking with Kid. But yeah, you can wherever you want to move, you can move if you want. Don't forget, you have him grappled up, so he's in your control as far as movement. So you can go 6 squares anywhere you want if you want, and drag him.
I'm gonna drag him against the wall, just like a little against over here against the wall. Put his ass up there so I can have more control of him against the wall.
Okay.
So I can easily pat his ass down.
Okay, no problem. Hollow, what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Hollow.
Is this our audio?
Oh,
No, no.
Sorry.
there you are.
Push to talk.
Killing me.
Okay, I'm gonna do a stealth to try and get out of Yakuza's eyes.
Okay. Yeah, where are you going?
Towards the door.
Yeah, do your movement. Move your token wherever you want to go, and that's your stealth roll. Yeah, the whole time you're going, you kind of like glance back to, the Yakuza, and they're not really noticing you. All the ones that are kind of dragging out their two fighters, or their down fighter, and the other fighter's leaving with them. But all the ones with guns and dealing with the crowd, they're not noticing. But the main guy in the suit, that Mr. Yatomi guy, he definitely noticed. He like makes eye contact with you again as you're sliding away, and just kind of like nods again. He's starting to look a little bit confused. Like, this is the second time he caught you, kind of trying to stealthily move through the crowd. And it's just he's starting to get a little bit curious as to why you're sneaking away. It appears.
Make the pee dance. Make the pee dance.
I was just thinking that. I'm not a bad guy. I just need to leave.
So yeah, you do all that, and basically the Yakuza kind of goes back over towards the bar. I'm gonna move all their guys. They drag their fighter over there that's down. They kind of prop him up against the bar, and the other fighter's kind of working with them. And Mr. Yatomi goes over there, and then he kind of like starts like waving in your direction. And Hollow, as you're going away in your notes, you do see it out of the corner of your eye. You haven't like fully like turned and looked at him, so he doesn't know if you've noticed or not. But he's kind of like waving towards you, like going like that in your direction, and kind of like calls out your name. But it's loud as hell. You can barely hear it. Like I said, you caught out of the corner of your eye, so you could kind of ignore that if you wanted to. But that's what he did. Other than that, Stone is at the door. He, Raven, you hear him getting on the phone with Kid, and then he's just like, really? He's like, what the fuck? He's like, okay, and he's like, hangs up the phone. He like turns towards you, Raven, and you have Ricky wrapped up. And he pulls out a couple zip ties and just kind of like straps up Ricky's hands and legs while you're holding him.
Nice.
Back over to you, Henri. Oh, and again, King is just kind of panicking. The Asian couple still kind of cowering behind him in the same jail cell. The other jail cells have random groups of people. Most of them look scared. A couple look pissed and like looking like they're hyped up. A couple are kind of cringing in the back. That's still kind of going on, but going back over to you, Rio.
So I'm gonna just slightly move here. Like I'm gonna basically like kind of prop myself up against the wall, and just kind of like lean up against it, waiting for Kid to get back to me. What else would I want to do? I wish I could stick around this book. For right now, I'm not going to do anything else. Like, I have an idea of what I might do later, but for now, I'm just going to kind of lean up against, kind of keep not that I can't really probably hear it, but keep, my ear open for the conversation and try to, hear King and Puffler, and just, again, kind of keep my eyes open, for, all the Yakuza and kind of see them calling out and just kind of observe the room while I'm waiting for Kid to get back to me.
Sure. Yeah, while you're doing that, you noticed that the two ring guys that were by the ring with the clipboard and the digital log and stuff that are kind of handling, I guess probably charting the signage or whatever, the billboard things that are keeping the scoreboards and keeping track of the digital bets and all that sort of stuff. The one that yelled over, like, towards Coupler in that direction was like, Ricky, wondering why the other hire was going in the back instead of Ricky. He got up and he's kind of like walking over towards you guys. He's coming over towards the open gate, like heading in towards Coupler's direction, just so you know.
Okay. For now, like, is he like, how is he gonna be there? Like,
yeah, he's walking up right now.
Turn or
yeah, he's walking up right now. Probably when we get to Coupler's turn next, he'll be up on Coupler. You know what I mean?
So yeah, I guess I'll wave to him, and be like, what, what? Is there something going on?
Yeah, you wave to him, and he instantly puts his attention to you, and he's just like, hey, where's Ricky? Where's Ricky? Why is this guy opening? What's going on? We need the next guys. Where's Ricky?
Right now we're waiting on a few things from Kid. We have some contacts with him, some change of schedule. So just trying to wait for him. Right now Ricky's outside. So
he didn't tell me anything about a change of schedule. We got to get the last fight going now. This crowd's already pissed off.
Well, who's scheduled to go up next?
And he looks down the thing and he's like, oh, cell 1. Yeah, those, and he kind of like leans into things. He's like, those two guys, and you can see the two guys kind of hyped up actually by the door, like eager to get out, it looks.
All right, so I mean, like, fine, grab them if they need to go up next, and so be it. Assuming, just to be clear, cell 1 is not where King is.
Right, cell 1 appears to be the one all the way against the wall. Like if you're looking up at that map where Coupler is, look. If you're looking at Coupler, look to the right, all the way against that wall. Two guys kind of hyped up, ready to get out. But you say that.
I'll say, like, go ahead, grab those two. You know, the next fight's fine. It's, we're just waiting on Kid for some stuff later on.
Okay, cool.
That's why Ricky's outside.
Yeah, you say that. He kind of like leans in. Coupler, it's over to your turn. He leans in and he's just like, hey. He's like, hey, man, I don't know what you're doing in here or whatever. He's like, but they got to come out. Let's go. Grab them now. And he kind of like points at those guys.
All right, I'm going to nod my head at King and say, I'm going to get you out. But I was like, yeah, I'll get these guys out too. So I'm going to go over to the gate and sort of yell out, open up cell 1. And start guide those guys to the ring.
Yeah, the guy, he's like looking around and he's like, fuck. He's like, no, Ricky. And he's like, God. And he like starts digging in his pocket and he pulls out a key card and he just like tosses it to you.
All right, I'll grab it.
Yeah, give me an athletics roll just for fun. I want to see if you catch it. I want to see if you catch it.
Because insult to injury for everything else happening to me tonight.
Hey, that was good. You caught it. He flung it at you. You catch it. Looks cool. So yeah, you seem to have some type of skeleton key card that goes to all the cells back there. But he just tosses it to you, turns around, and is going back towards the ring.
All right, so I'm gonna go open up that door for the guys in this, and they're in the same cage, so
yeah,
they haven't killed each other yet.
No.
All right, so I'm gonna say ring time.
Yeah, they're just coming out. They're kind of like bumping into each other, like staring each other down. They seem to be hyped and heading towards the ring. Are you escorting them or just letting them go, or what are you doing?
No, I'm gonna walk with them.
Okay.
Play the role. So then.
Yeah, a little bit.
You act like the manager, like in a wrestling fight. You're like, yeah, everybody. No, but yeah, you walk them over to the ring. They basically are cooperating. You overhear the two guys as you pass the two ring guys talking about it being some type of freedom fight. So it seems like these guys are kind of willing to get in and beat the shit out of each other to see who gets their freedom or something along those lines. But yeah, you get them into the ring. They're basically getting started. And the crowd's kind of loving it. They've kind of taken their attention off of the 50-50 crowd being pissed about the whole Yakuza thing going down. But Raven, over to you.
Hey Rob, before Raven, what time is it right now?
Yeah, well, it's probably like about getting close to 2:30, about 2:30.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be since we already got the guy, he handed me some of those straps or zip ties, so we got him all zip tied up. I'm going to just yell back to them what time it is, and it's be like, hey, you guys are on a tight thing, get that fight going, and just open up the gate and just slowly walk the other guy out nonchalantly and start coming to the door. Because I'm leaving. My ass is not getting. I don't know what's. Oh, hold on, my earplugs came off. I don't know what on my body is set up for them to destroy my ass. So I'm out.
Yeah, anybody watching, Raven, played by Valerie, who it's just ironic. I promise you that we're both wearing our Osaka shirts. It was funny when Val came out of the room. She's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Oh shit." But yeah. But anyways, she's our
just lies.
Yeah, anybody watching, she's our solo, and she had to sell her soul to the corporation to get more money so she could get all the cybernetics and things she wanted during character creation, basically. So, yeah, she's kind of controlled by Zerafa. But, yeah, so you say all that. You've got Ricky zip-tied up with the help of Stone. He's still kind of, like, confused and shaking his head. He actually kind of, like, shoves Ricky down to the ground, so Ricky's just kind of on the ground, zip-tied, sitting there. And he's just standing there with you, and you say that to everyone. But
yeah,
yeah.
No, I'm just gonna stay hanging out by the doorway with my body like in and out, looking out.
All right, Hollow. Back over to you.
Hey, do you need help with your prisoner over there? I think I should be hanging out over there with you guys. Sounds like a great plan.
So you're going to ignore Mr. Utami kind of calling you. Yeah. Which is fine. Like I said,
what a great insult.
It doesn't look like you noticed.
I have an reason for ignoring you. I am busy, don't you see?
All right, where are you going?
I'm going towards Raven.
Okay, cool.
Because I think
down
we're
and
gonna have to bounce soon.
Yeah, you're heading that way.
and she got the door.
On Rio, it's about at that point that your phone's going off. It's Kid.
So yeah, I'll pick it up and be like, "Hey, what's up, man?"
Hey, on Rio, baby. Listen, here's how shit's going down. I figured it out. First, I'm going with your plan. I like the idea. We'll let Yakuza and that little hit squad take care of itself. Fuck them for stealing from me. I might have something I got to go over about that after, but we'll talk about that here in the near future. First things first, I'm still a few hours out. I'm not going to get there in time, so you guys got to take care of this shit for me. Make sure my ring guys, my bartender, Janice, make sure they all get out safe before shit goes down. I don't want anything happening to them. Be discreet. Don't cause a scene. I don't want to get the crowd all riled up. I don't want Yakuza dipping. Just be low-key about that shit. Aside from that, there's a system in the back. I want you to get in there, jack in, and grab all my digital credits. There's a lot there. So don't fuck that up. Otherwise, we're not going to be friends anymore. I'm going to send you a custom virus, too. I had this shit made just for a special occasion like this. Make sure when you get done, you drop this virus off on the bottom level of both my systems. When you do activate it, get the fuck out of there quick. Trust me. Last, I'm going to send you some coordinates. Bring me those creds. And that two-faced snake Ricky. Bring that motherfucker with you. And meet me out here. It's a little bit out of town. I'm heading back, but it's about where I should be by the time you get done. And we'll kind of meet out there and take care of Ricky. We'll take care of shit.
Alrighty. So I assume he sends me the...
Yeah, and before he hangs up, he's like, yeah, and I thought about your friend or whatever you want. Like, yeah, take care of all this shit, and you can have your boy out of there. Just be low key about it. I got a rep to uphold. I'm not usually the given type.
Yeah, no problem.
That's my meat stock. I've already paid for it, so this is rare. This is fucking rare.
Oh, I totally get it.
Yeah, he hangs up.
Yeah. So I'll relay that to everyone else through like our comms, and just say like I need to work on getting these installed and his creds, and I need you guys to discreetly get talk to the other 3 or 4, right? It's ring guys, Janice. Did you mention the other front guard at all, or no?
No, that guy, it seems like he didn't really mention him. Maybe because he already talked to him.
Okay.
So maybe he's doing his own thing. Who knows?
Fair. So the ring guys and the bartender. And then, yeah, we can get a King out as well.
Yeah, because it seems like the ring guys and the bartender are probably the last ones that are in the dark about what the hell's going on tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, I'll relay all that and just say if you guys can do that, I'll work on getting these viruses installed. I assume that's the end of my turn.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can let them know that. And yeah, Coupler, it's over to you.
Alright, since I'm over by the ring guys, I imagine, or at least somewhere close to them.
Yeah, you're
I'm
there. The
probably gonna tell
fight
them-
already got started. Those guys are pretty much just doing the scoreboards. But you're right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them a heads up that Kid wants them to call it a night early, so to bounce as soon as possible. Like,
But don't
preferably
end the
before
fight.
3.
Okay.
Well, they're just a scorecard guy.
Yeah, give me a conversation. Let's see if you can do better on this conversation roll this time.
I'm gonna drop 2 luck on this one, because if they survive, it's a good thing.
That's so crazy, somebody dropping luck on conversation. Look at that.
Hey, it may be required. Who knows?
Hey,
Hey.
we're sometimes more effective than bullets.
The bartender
That's
left.
Should be good.
Nice.
I'll take it a 19.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, so you tell the guys, they look pretty confused. They're like, yeah, it doesn't sound like Kid. He's like, but whatever. He's like, you know, I'll check in with them in a bit. But so what are we doing? This fight's not going to be over for another like 30 minutes or so. Look at these guys.
About probably 250, no matter what's going on, just sort of bounce out as quietly as you can. I guess Kid has a big surprise and he doesn't want any of us around.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Just one of those kind of things. This is one of Kid's place. What am I going to do?
Yeah, okay. They instantly, you see him go kind of like white, like, oh shit, Kid's doing something fucked up. He's like, all right, I'm out. He looks at the other guy. You see him talking to him. The other guy kind of like looks up. He's like, oh, and already is packing up his shit. But they're kind of...
Hey, Hollow, you should probably go to the bar.
I just
Buddy,
got
Deputy
away
Yakuza.
from there.
No, I'm gonna send the door guy to go get the bartender and talk to her nonchalant and like put up tell her just to put up some liquor at the bar and tell her I'll be right back. We got a situation, and walk out with him and have him come back to the door. If I can have that conversation with the door guy.
All right.
My turn is
Before
next.
that, Can I get closer to the door to go open up for King after I talk to those guys?
Yeah, you can... How many? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can at least get back in there.
I can move 5.
Yeah, get at least 5 squares over there. You can go diagonal. You can get all the way up into here.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, you get up in there, but you can't really engage in too much conversation. You spent a lot of your time, you know, talking to the ring guys and making sure that was getting taken care of. But Raven, over to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to have a conversation with the door guy, and let him know to go grab the bartender and have her come out. But go ahead and leave the Kusa, all them, some liquor on the table, and just nonchalantly say we have a meeting or something. Make
Well,
up
give me
something
a
to come back.
give me a conversation roll, and then we can kind of engage in that conversation.
Oh, let me get back to my
A lot of
page.
conversation rolls tonight. This is fun.
We're jibber jabbering.
Words.
You got that jibber jabber. Give me that jibber jabber.
This is why we need fixers.
I'm gonna put 1 luck on that because my other one was bad.
Okay.
Did it roll?
Yeah, I did.
That was good. And
It rolled.
you got 14. That's decent. So yeah, what do you want to say to him? He's looking at you.
I'm gonna just tell him like, hey, Kid is on his way, but I have a little intel that something's gonna go down by the Yakuza, and I don't want the bartender to get hit and miss in any kind of friendly fire. So go ahead and tell her we have a meeting. We need her to come out, and just put some liquor up on the table for the Yakuza to keep their distraction, and just grab her, just happily, just grab her out to come out to the door, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that sounds great. Sounds like something y'all need to take care of. He's I already talked to Kid. I got my own plans I got to take care of before I dip out of here, but I'm out by 3. I'm pretty aware what the fuck's going on as far as Kid, but yeah, if you want to take care of that stuff, that sounds good. Go ahead.
That's it. He's not helping.
Yeah.
Jackass!
Yeah, it sounds like when he talked to Kid probably told him, you know, his own set of things he has to take care of in the
Oh,
place.
set of rules.
Possibly.
Alright, so you gotta nonchalant to get that girl from over there.
Hollow, go use your charms.
Yeah, it's over to Hollow. Oh wait, did you want to move anywhere? Ricky, is there? Or you staying out there with him tied up at the wall?
I don't think he's going anywhere.
Well,
So I'm gonna go into the I don't think he
you
can
just
go.
have him his hands tied up, right?
yeah, he's zip
Yeah,
You
tied.
telling the dude to hold him.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand in the door, still paying attention to his ass. I don't want to go in yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand. Yeah, I got my foot in the door and standing pretty much standing on him.
Yeah, you're right on him. I'm gonna put you right next to him just so we can at least see him. That way you're not sitting on him.
No, not on the door. I'm sitting on Ricky.
Okay.
There, I'm standing on Ricky.
There you go. I'll put you right next to him. All right, Hollow, it's over to you.
Okay, so I gotta start heading back towards the Yakuza. I'm just trying to figure out how far I can move.
Okay, yeah.
It would be under your
when you turn to
move
start
stat.
when you turn to start heading in that direction, you notice Yotami looking right at you, like he probably the whole time he's been trying to get your attention as you're walking away. The second you turn to head in that direction, he's looking right at you. He's like, calling you over. By the way, what's up, Chris Bennett and Bruce Ford and everybody else in our chat?
Up here.
Chris Bennett, Bruce Ford, what's up, guys, in the chat?
Hello.
Yeah, and anybody else tuning in for the first time? Yeah, we're using official Cyberpunk Red rules. We do have the full Red rule book that we were given by our Talsorian Games, so we're excited about that. But all right, cool. Yeah, you got your move. You can move your token however many your move stat is. Hollow.
Yeah, I think it's this.
Yeah, it's hard to count the squares in the
And you
darkness.
and you can go double that if you wanted to run or jog over there. It's up to you. If you wanted to save time.
I guess I'll jog over there.
Like, I didn't.
Very
mean it.
enthusiastic to go meet the Yakuza guys.
Yeah,
Like, what do you want?
they're all hanging out over there. I forgot to note last time.
Austin, I'm here to serve you very well. Do not cut my head off. I am very useful.
Yeah, you get over there. He's pretty much just like calling you over and pointing down towards the fighters. Looks like your next turn you'll be able to get right up on him and see exactly what's going on. But he's definitely pointing towards the fighters. The one dude on the ground that you've already stabilized and got going, but he's not looking good. The other guys there, you've already kind of got him stabilized, but for whatever reason, he's pointing at them and you and still calling you over. On Rio?
Well, I guess what I'll do, if I got this, virus or whatever, I'll start with the one I'm standing by. 'Cause I assume by back he means like back here somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere in the back he said there's a system.
So, actually for now, since I already have effectively access to this, I'm actually gonna go ahead and walk. I'll just walk, I guess, like here. So it's like half my movement or whatever. 1, 2, 3, or most of my movement. And then I guess I'll do a Pathfinder, see if I can see where this other system is.
Yeah, give me that roll. Your interface plus your D10.
So 11.
Cool. Yeah, you got yeah, you can tell that the system is somewhere back here.
Alright.
If you can remember, right here, it's kind of hard to see because it's dark, but there's a wall going along here with little kind of like bar window cutouts. And then there's some type of door going back there right here through the main wall. And then there's this row of bars right here with a door to even get back there. But Coupler does have that key card.
So yeah, like I'll kind of, turn the coupler and like, hand me the key. You gonna hand me the key?
Well, let me get... I will hand you a key as soon as I open up the gate for King.
I think you're like, hand me the key.
And then open your door.
Hand me the key. Are you gonna hand me the key?
Fine.
Hand you the key.
I'll get right up against the gate and just
Some patience.
just turn the coupler and wait for him to go unlock King's door.
I'll allow, just for time's sake, Coupler, you can at least toss him the key real quick so he can open that, finish his movement. He still has some movement he can do. He'll toss the key back to you, so
toss
your
the key
next
back.
turn, you're good to go.
All right.
If
All right.
Give him a hard time.
Assuming the key opens it, I'll open it.
It did. It's some type of.
So it'd be like right here then. Would be my end of my.
Cool.
room,
At least you're in there. You got it open.
And I'll chuck him the key.
Yeah, and when you step in there, like I said, you can see a little cut-through bar windows along this wall. There's 2 there and 2 down here with a door in the middle. And through those little windows, you can see there's like these big garage-style lift-up doors, similar to the one right here that goes in there, but garage lift kind of doors, and then a regular door over here. But you can see that through the little bar cutout, and the other door is right over here, like I said. But Coupler, back over to you.
The access point's like over here somewhere.
Yeah, the access point actually looks like it's back here. It's back here somewhere on the other side of the wall, near the door.
Okay.
Yeah. Coupler, back over to you.
So I'm gonna go over here and let King know what's happening. I'm gonna get him out, and that we're gonna have to walk out of here very, very quietly, or at least nonchalantly as best we can.
And drag him out like he's a dead body.
Through
I
the
forgot-
floor with all the people.
I forgot to mention
Might as
that.
well.
I forgot to mention. Yeah, there is still that pile of bodies and like a blood streak going out the door towards the ring, like where they've been dragging people and piling them up back there.
Make a statement. This is happening to you next.
But yeah, you open the gate, Coupler, the door, and you know he quickly just kind of like hops out right next to you. He's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" He's still kind of panicking a little bit. The cowering Asian couple in the back just kind of like shaking and like looking at you. Probably people are assuming that you're pulling them out to go do a fight or something or something. Who knows? Everyone, you know, they see that you work there. You have a key.
Yeah.
But you can give me another
So I'm-
conversation if you wanted to interact with them again and see if you get a little better roll this time. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll give him a conversation again. But also, I'm not gonna lock the door behind me, and I'm just sort of gonna nod to the Asian couple and just sort of put my finger up to my lips, like be very quiet, and just not really say anything. I didn't see them.
Yeah, they
Just gonna leave that door open,
They
very
kind of like
cracked.
look at each other and then they're looking at you and they're just like, you know, completely shocked. You see their eyebrows go up and they don't look as scared as they were, which is cool.
All right, so let's roll conversation. Better.
Nice.
Much better.
Yeah, much better. Yeah, so he's still kind of panicking, but what do you want to say?
I'm gonna say, so I don't know how you ended up here. You can tell me that later, but we're gonna get out of here together. Just follow my lead, just like when we were kids and we did stuff we weren't supposed to. Keep our heads down and we'll get out of here in one piece. At least one of us will. That part we'll figure out later, and I'll get you back to your main line.
Okay. Whatever you say, man. Just, yeah, get me out of here, man. I really appreciate this. We got to get my family. I got to find them.
Well,
But yeah, he pulls his
back to another
jacket.
story. You gotta tell me then.
Yeah, he kind of flips up his collar and kind of like head down. He's just kind of like right next to you. You do have a movement. You can do whatever you want here.
Correct. Alright. Hey, Ryu, I'm gonna take him out. I'm coming back for you, though. Don't worry, I won't leave you. For the most part. So I'm just gonna, I think I only have like 3 spaces left, so I'm just gonna head out this way, through the door.
Okay. Yeah, he's just following behind you. He's staying pretty close and tight. And yeah, you're just kind of getting through the door, so nothing major. You haven't really entered the crowd or anything like that. Raven, over to you.
I'm just observing the room, poking my head in, watching.
Yeah, give me
I'm
a
not gonna move in yet.
give me a perception roll.
Let me get down to it. Oh wait, that wasn't it. Hold on.
Yeah, it's
Damn
persuasion.
it.
Persuasion.
I know, it's right above it. There we go.
Nice. Critical
Better.
success on that. Yeah, that was awesome.
Raven sees all.
Yeah. That's Solo with that eagle eye, but you can tell a majority of the crowd is just focused on the last fight. Those 2 guys are going at it in the ring. It's you overheard Stone mention, the last fight of the night is a freedom fight. These 2 guys are kind of fighting for whoever wins gets their freedom for however that's set up. You do notice that there's one kind of guy over here towards the edge of the bar. And here, I'll grab a token while I explain it, just something to represent that guy. But there's a guy kind of like walking over towards the bar, and it looks like he's kind of like talking shit towards the Yakuza, maybe upset over how that fight went or something along those lines. Let's see if I have somebody I can throw over there. We'll just say this drunk dude. But yeah, you notice that with that perception. It looks like there's a guy that's kind of irate and talking shit towards the Yakuza.
Huh. Do I tell? Is the Yakuza reacting towards him or anything?
The guy over here, on the end. He's kind of like noticing the guy and just like holding up his rifle and shaking his head, you know, like you don't want anything to do with us. But the guy's pretty persistent and drunk, kind of talking shit and stuff.
I don't notice anybody who's part of my team like gonna try to assassin or do anything weird. It's just that guy being drunk, upset.
Yeah, no, it seems like, you know, you can see from where you are looking in that Coupler's over there back by the thing. No one's really fucking with them. You can see Hollow's making her way over to the Yakuza. She's just cutting through the crowd. Everyone she's going through is just focused on the fight. Like I said, the only thing that's kind of standing out to you is this drunk dude talking shit to Yakuza for some reason. You can kind of see that going on over there, a little disagreement or something.
All right. Does Halo notice it?
I haven't gotten to Halo's turn is next, but you can mention it to Halo if you want on the intercom if you want right now. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her to pay attention and that a shootout doesn't happen with the drunk guy coming towards her. Just pay attention what's coming up behind her, and I'm gonna just kind of step in a little bit, just so I can grab my rifle if I have to, my sniper if I have to.
Okay.
So I'll have to shoot somebody. One of many things that are hanging off my body.
As you're stepping in, Stone, he's like, whoa. He's like, hey, I'm out of here in about 15-20 minutes. I'm out of here before 3. So like, I'll watch him right now, but you got to come back for this fucking snake. He's pointing at Ricky.
Yeah, I'll just turn around and tell him like I'm just standing right here.
Okay.
I'm not moving.
All right, because I'm fucking out of here.
Me too.
All right, Hollow, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry, boss. Didn't mean to keep you waiting there. Didn't notice you right away. Had to talk to my team. Anything you need me for?
Yeah, just check on my guys. He doesn't look so good. Just make sure that they're okay. Obviously he's not a med tech. You've already stabilized these guys. They really just need to rest. The main dude needs to go to a real hospital probably, you know. But you do have them stabilized. There's not much, as you know, as a med tech, there's not much more you can do here right now, you know. But he seems worried about his fight. He's like, just make sure they're okay. Take care of them. I don't know. Look at them.
Okay. Well, I can run like a little bit of paramedic on top of them, but it's not gonna do much. Like, they kind of need to see a real doctor. Not that I ain't a real doctor. I worked very hard for my degree and everything.
Oh, you did good. You did good. Well, at least check on them. Make sure that they're okay. Just check on them again, please. It'll make me feel better.
Okay. So there's 2 people.
Yeah, ultimately it's, you know, exactly like you said. You already rolled some great rolls previously. You've got them stabilized. There's not much you can do at this point without, you know, being in a real facility where you can take care of the one dude. The other guy's really not that bad. He's kind of beat up or whatever, but it's, you know, it's mainly the one guy that you had to really stabilize that was fucked up, that's been drugged by somebody. But
I wonder.
Yeah. But yeah. It's what
I wonder. Sketchy.
Yeah, what sketchy thing you gave him. But yeah, it's like you said, you know, you noticed that, but you're making your Tommy feel better. At least you notice that he's like just watching you look them over, like concerned over his fighters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, does that take up all my turn?
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Okay.
pretty much looking them over and going over that. Aside from that, you do hear the drunk guy kind of arguing towards the Yakuza. If you want, give me a perception roll. I am going to give you a -2 on that. You are kind of preoccupied with looking the guys over, or making it look like you're looking the guys over for Yotami's sake. But a little bit of yeah, you notice the guy kind of arguing towards Yakuza, but you're not really hearing what they're arguing about or what's being said.
Okay.
On Rio, over to you.
So yeah, I'll just keep kind of walking. Like, I'll just kind of do 2, I guess 3 steps. Can I access the system from here, or do I have to like go through somewhere?
No, actually, because of the open windows, I think you can access it through there.
Alright.
But you could get the key card from Coupler and open that door, but that would require more time. But you can probably jack into
Yeah, I
it
mean,
right
if I
there.
can just get to it from here, then I'll just kind of lean up against this like window door area or like wall.
Yeah, leaning in between the pile of dead bodies and the wall.
Yeah.
Smell.
Right, but
Yeah, you're
so
there.
yeah, I guess. What?
Yeah, you're there.
Oh, okay.
Back
So I
system.
guess I'll jack in.
Yeah, you jack in. There's a password at the top.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do
It's a DV of
my,
6.
worm program. Activate that, and then I'll do a backdoor.
Nice.
So 13.
Yeah, you're in there.
Okay. I guess I will. That'll be the. At the end of my turn. Yeah, that would be the end of my turn.
Yeah, because you activated and then.
I jacked in, activated, and then.
Yep,
backdoor.
you're right. Coupler. Yeah, anybody watching, we're using full red rules. Netrunner, because of his roll ability interface skill, he's got 3 net actions, which he used, to jack in, activate his worm, and backdoor. But yeah, Coupler. Sorry, back over to you.
Did you freeze?
Oh, I think he's frozen.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Give him a second. Come back to us.
The internet gods are being unkind.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been rough tonight, and I imagine it's, the election stuff maybe. Might be a... Oh! Yeah, hopefully he'll come back in here in a minute. There he is.
Ah, jeez.
Alright, we can
I'm
hear
sure
you.
the internet's getting crushed today.
Oh,
That's what I'm
yeah.
thinking, I even noticed, like, just online and certain hashtags and aspects of Instagram, Facebook, different social networking sites aren't available to the fullest right now, and it had like a thing that said, oh, during the election and or whatever, and polls were not opening up this due to limiting spam and shit like that. I was like, what the hell? So
Jeez.
it's crazy. So yeah, all right, you're back. Coupler, did you heard what's going on in the last thing, right? Did you heard everything?
Not really. I heard Henri was hacking something. That was about it.
Yeah, that's all.
Not really
That
sure.
was it. Yeah. He used his net turns. He's into that back system right now. He at least got past the password, but it's over to you.
I
You
go
free
away
again?
again.
Oh no, we hear you.
We hear you, but you're smiling.
Okay.
The camera froze, but we can hear you.
Yeah. At least we can hear you. There you are.
Yeah. I'm cutting in and out like badly. It feels like everything's speeding up.
That's
But
fine.
for
We-
Coupler, he's gonna run as fast as he sort of can to get him to the door, and just sort of take the back way, I guess.
Which door are you going to? The back door or the front door?
Front door. Yeah, but just sort of be against the back wall.
Okay. Now, are you gonna walk and I'm gonna make you roll stealth, or are you literally gonna run? Because you were trying to be discreet. I'm just.
We're gonna
He's
walk.
All right, well, get back there. Give me a
Yeah,
stealth.
we're gonna walk.
Give me a stealth roll.
I'll go back.
Yeah, there you go. You.
Stealth is not my strong suit. A drop of luck on this one too.
Yeah, King's doing good. He's nice. You did great on that. So did King. So,
18, I'll take it.
yeah, you guys are being smooth. The crowd's paying attention to the fight. You guys are cutting in and out of the back row of crowd. No one's really even noticing. But yeah, Raven, over to you.
I'm gonna be paying attention to the drunk guy from where I'm at, so I guess I'll roll another. Did they go through?
Yeah, perception. Why don't you give me... You have lip reading, don't you? Give me lip reading. Because that was a great perception. You did another critical success. You're doing really good at perception. Give me lip reading. Yeah, you can see the drunk guy and Yakuza kind of arguing. From this angle, you're not getting all of it, obviously, but you're getting enough that you can tell that the guy is arguing about betting and them stepping in with guns and, you know, not fighting fair. The other guy's just kind of like laughing and said, "What the fuck about any of this is fair?" So Yakuza is just kind of being arrogant and brushing the guy off. The guy's drunk and being persistent. Probably lost a lot of money tonight or something along those lines. But that's what you're getting out of that lip reading. You don't really have another action, but if you wanted to move, you can. It's up to you.
No, because I think my next move is probably either going to shoot him or run and grab his ass out of there. But I'm just going to relay over to Hollow, like, hey, go try to flirt with the bartender and ask if, you know, try to get her nonchalantly out of the bar since she's already over there. I got your back, girl.
All right, Hollow, it's over to you. You can have that conversation with Raven right now. She just said that to you.
Working on it, just have to deal with some unconscious dudes. I think I'm free to do it now. And
for some reason.
Hey. Yeah, you can probably, while you're talking to him, be like, I need her assistance. And drag his ass out of there. Like, we're both going this way. Take the guy's body with you. Get out of there.
So
What's gonna happen?
Gonna move towards the bar, try and get the bartender's attention.
Yeah, how much move do you have? What's your move?
Fuck, I should be able to...
Should be on the top bar of your character sheet.
7.
I'm sorry.
7, that's really good. Okay, yeah, you can go all the way over to here, to the side where you can get her attention a little better, since the front's crowded as hell. If that's what you wanted to do, assuming that's what you want to do. But yeah, you move over there.
I'm sorry, I heard a lot of static and hot as hell.
What was that?
I think we were cutting out for...
I just heard a lot of static and hot as hell.
Oh, sorry.
I'm confused.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, your move is 7. So you're able to move over to the side of the bar where I put you. And get the bartender's attention a little easier since the front of the bar is so crowded.
Okay.
But yeah, you get the bartender's attention. Janice kind of like looks over to you. She's just.
Should I run?
What's that?
Should I roll conversation?
Yeah. If you want to talk to her, definitely.
I'm sorry, I'm having a really hard time hearing you guys.
Yeah, give me conversation if you want to talk to her.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you got her attention. She's all ears.
Just a little bit. Sorry about our internet dying. Okay.
Yeah, she's all ears.
What the hell?
She's all ears. She's listening to you. She's paying attention.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember her name.
Janice.
Janice.
Yes.
Okay, okay, Janice. Like, one, I'd really like some alcohol, but that's really not important. But we're gonna have to do like a little meeting. like over by the door by the bouncer, and the boss says like leave a nice big thing of alcohol for the Yakuza to entertain themselves for a little while. Will you come over and help us? It's just little stuff that we need help with.
Well, I'm not supposed to leave the bar till the end of the night. What are you talking about?
It's just it will be fine. It's just a bunch of like just a bunch of little shit that needs to be taken care of, but nothing like.
All right, you got to give me. You're gonna have to give me persuasion for that, since you're not really telling her exactly what's up. You're trying to kind of lie a little bit here. Give me persuasion.
Is she frozen?
I think their internet is starting to.
Yeah, it's
Not
starting to
play
die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta give him a second.
Okay.
I can hear her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's just she's.
I didn't mean to crash twice.
Yeah, she's just looking at you like not believing what you're saying. She's just. Oh, you did it twice.
Yeah, her top roll was better.
Yeah. Top one was the first one. We'll go with that. Yeah, she's looking at you like she believes it. She's like, see how quick that changed? That changed quick. Yeah, that's the difference between a 12 and an 18 persuasion. So yeah, we'll go with your first one. But yeah, no, she's like, okay. So kid said hook him up with a bottle, and we got some shit in the front. Okay. She turns around. She grabs like the top shelf bottle, hands it over to Mr. Yatomi. He looks really surprised. He's like, okay. He's like, this never happens. And he takes the bottle and starts like pouring for his boys. And he's just like looking at Janice and you, Hollow, like looking down towards you guys, like just kind of confused once again. He has that puzzled look on his face once again.
Give him a wink.
You flash him. You moon him. All right, on Rio.
Do not pay attention.
On Rio,
I guess
over
I'll
to
do
you.
it. Yeah, I'll do a Pathfinder
Yeah, hook it up. Do it.
to see what the levels are.
Yep.
Okay, I failed that.
Yeah, that was real bad. -5. You've actually forgotten things from other systems previously.
So I'll just say screw it. And I'll go down a level.
Okay. Yeah, you go down. You're face to face with a black metal wolf. It's huge, and it's saying your name over and over. You've seen these before. It's a hellhound.
Oh goody.
So,
So I guess I need to roll an interface to.
Yeah, we need your speedy thing
Change
here.
your background.
I'll use a luck on this. So 12.
Yeah, he hits you.
All right.
Ario, change your background to the red.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's 9 damage direct.
Alrighty.
And luckily you have insulated wiring. You did not catch fire. Because, if you didn't have insulated wiring in Cyberpunk Red, like some Netrunners, you'd catch on fire from that as well in meat space.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try to slide.
Ooh. Go for
I
it.
don't think I've actually done before.
Yeah, I don't think we've done that. Slide. Let's see
So
what's
I'm
up.
going to use 2 luck on that.
Okay.
Okay. I'll take that.
Nice. Yeah, you slid. I rolled pretty high on that too, but that was great. That's a great roll. You crit success that. You slide right past him. The metal wolf looks confused. You just see like the program kind of glitch and freeze. He doesn't see you. He's not chasing you anymore.
And then I'm going to go ahead and go down a level.
Yeah, you go down. You're basically facing a control node. Looks like
Okay.
a DV8 control node.
I'll try to roll that. So 9.
Perfect. Yeah, you get into it. It looks like it controls the back door, the front door, and some security cameras, which is kind of weird because you didn't notice any security cameras in the front, but you can totally see them now. There's a couple of them set up, and you can see the fighting ring and what's going on tonight.
Okay. I think that's the end of my turn, right? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, slide and then.
Yep.
Yeah, end of your turn. Coupler, over to you.
We gotta wait till he gets back.
Oh, okay.
Unless he hears you.
I just see his camera frozen.
Okay, yeah, give him a second. Worst case scenario, he could leave it on his camera, and even if it freezes, maybe just go over to Ariel's camera.
Run over and talk. Hey.
Yeah, give him a second. He'll log back in.
Yeah, we could do that.
I apologize, everybody, tuning in. Lots of internet connection problems tonight, as you know, with the election stuff going on. It's been pretty spotty, but we're getting through it, and I appreciate everybody tuning in to us instead of all that political garbage.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
That's a political nightmare.
and
I'm
while-
gonna
while-
have to turn back to.
while we wait on Eric to log back in, let me just mention Chris Bennett, who's in the chat. Anybody check out cyberpunkuncensored.com, the community blog. Part 6 of his clone story is up there, so make sure you go check that out.
Nice.
All right, there he is.
And I'm back again.
Okay, cool. So Onryo slid away from a Hellhound in that back system and was able to get down to a control node. I don't know if you heard all that.
No, last I heard was Hellhound.
Okay,
And he
yeah.
didn't get cooked.
Yeah, he slid past that.
Some
He didn't.
damage, but yeah.
It took a little bit of damage, but he didn't catch on fire. He had insulated wiring. Luckily, slid past that and went down to the next control node, which was on a level, which controlled the back door, the front door, and some security cameras that are apparently hidden in the front room that are videoing. But we can hear
Lovely.
you. We can hear you, so it's over to your turn. We can't see you, but that's fine. We can hear you. Let's just keep moving forward. And keep this in mind.
All right.
If it freezes for some reason, but we can still hear Hollow, just go over to her camera and say your action. But it's over to you.
All right. Well, so this is dropping me from the end, but I'm
That's
gonna
fine.
move 5 more. And do I need to take another stealth check?
Yep.
Think ready? Yes.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah. Another stealth roll.
Don't know if my stealth roll is going through.
It may just be laggy because of your internet.
Oh yeah.
Like really laggy.
Did it roll on your
Yay,
end?
money wasn't for the corporate slave. I'm not seeing anything roll on my end.
Uh-oh.
Maybe just tell
Here.
the camera to stop trying. Could just be the cameras overloading.
I can go over to your character sheet and roll it too.
That's true.
There we go.
4.
I got it. Okay. Well, I did horribly for you. Well,
No help from the Gina.
we'll at least get you over there.
Of course, when he rolls it, it's like,
Oh, when he rolls it, it's a
crap, it rolled like a shitload.
yeah. We'll go with his first one because 26 is much better than my 4.
Yeah, that's.
Coupler.
Yeah, it's definitely lagging.
Yeah. Yeah, Coupler just typed in there, can we go with my first roll, not Rob's? Yeah, we'll go with your first roll of 26. I'll let you have that. Let's see, where's 5? Right here. Okay, cool. Yeah, you get up there. Let me check with King. Nice. Yeah, he did good too. He's sticking right there with you. And again, I apologize everyone with this lag. We're getting through it. We'll make it work. Raven, over to you.
I'm just gonna pay attention to the drunk guy standing at the door, keeping my eye on Jackass on the floor. So I'm just hanging out, watching Coupler make his way through the crowd.
Yeah, drunk guy's still arguing, but it doesn't seem to be escalating. They're just kind of arguing still.
So I'm gonna take my little step back towards the door, a little more into the crack of the door.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that.
I got that
How-
finger.
Hollow, it's over to you. So yeah, she's pretty much gave the bottle to the Yakuza. That guy's just looking kind of confused, but they're drinking it. But she's, you know, right there with you, ready to follow you to the front door. You can get all the way over to here. Your movement is 7.
So we're gonna like.
And it's gone again.
Oh, so I can move over here.
You're holding hands, skipping. La 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 la.
Yeah, she,
Like, hey, sexy, come ride with me. Safe bet.
yeah. What are we doing up here? What has to get done?
What?
She says to you, as you guys are walking through the crowd, she says, "What are we doing? What's going on? What do we have to get done up here in the front?"
Okay, can you repeat that?
She's asking you what has to get done. She's like, "What are we doing? What are we doing up front?"
We gotta get away from the Yakuza guys. Stuff's gonna go down. We need to get out of here quietly and smoothly. Just can't be like getting too much attention from the Yakuza guys. Need to get them busy. And I figured them drunk is a little bit better than you dead.
Okay, if that's the plan, and kids got something going down like
Yeah,
that, then,
smooth.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she's pretty much sticking with you.
Yay.
But she tells you, she's like, "But I'm parked out back. So if we don't need to go out front, I kind of need to go out back."
I'll hop on the radio and go like, does it make a difference which way we're coming out?
I think we just need to get out of here. So if she has a
Yeah, you
way
can
to-
go her that way and leave with her in her vehicle and just get the skedaddle. We can always meet up later. If that's
Yeah,
the
we-
case.
Okay, let's get to your car.
Okay, she starts heading towards the back. Over to you, Onryo.
Since I still don't know what's going on, I should have probably done this earlier because I would have saved myself some damage. I'm gonna activate armor,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna go down another level.
Okay. Yeah, you go down another level. You can see there's a couple files. There's actually 2 files. Both have an ID DV of 6.
Okay.
You can clearly see the level of
I mean,
these
I'll grab a
files.
copy. I'll grab them since I can do that without taking a thing. Do I know if there's any more floors to this, or am I at the end?
You're at the bottom. There's
All
nothing
right.
going beyond this.
So I'm gonna grab the 2 files, and then because obviously we need to get out of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab those 2 files, and then drop the virus that he gave me.
Yeah, he sent you that. You can basically, I guess, since there's 2 systems you have to put it on, you can make a copy of it. I guess since you have your backup drive, drop a copy on there, and then drop the other copy on the other system if you want.
Okay.
And now, give me your interface roll. Just your interface plus 1d10. This isn't. You're not creating this virus. Obviously, it's already a custom virus made by Kid, but this is just your quick install. I just want to see something.
Sure. So yeah, I'll go ahead and just roll that. A 6.
Cool. Good enough. You got it. Yeah, you drop in the virus. What's your next move?
And then I'm gonna jack out.
Okay, good. So yeah, you install this virus.
Oh.
You hear
Go ahead.
a lot of staticking, a lot of static noises and things going on in the system as you jack out.
And then I'm gonna, since I still have my move, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Coupler. Like Chris Bennett says, Rache Bartmoss is laughing somewhere. That's funny. Anybody that doesn't know, he's the one that pretty much crashed the previous internet, what was known as the internet, causing what is now individual systems in the time of Cyberpunk Red. But he's probably impressed with that virus. Yeah, I think Eric, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay, cool. We can hear you, so don't worry if it's freezing. At least see if you can explain. What are you doing next? It's your turn.
I'm gonna go out the last of the door and take King with me.
All right, give me that final stealth roll.
He trips out.
King did good again. King's doing good with his stealth. Let's see. Good enough. Good enough.
Good enough.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people are still really watching the fight going on, so you kind of have that in your favor. You're getting a little bit of a bonus with everyone being distracted. But you make it out nice and smooth. No one's really noticing. So yeah, you're out front. You see that Stone's out there. He's got like 1 foot up on Ricky, who's all zip tied at the bottom. Ricky looks pissed and a little bit scared. Stone just kind of like looks at you and he's just like, "What's up? Really? You taking one of kid's meats, huh?"
I heard none of that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Stone looks at you, notices that you've got King with you, and he's just like, "Really taking one of kid's meats, huh?"
Yeah, not so much taking, following kids' orders. Consider it compensation for a very bad night on this part.
Oh. Okay. Yes. Say no more. He kind of laughs. Raven, over to you.
I tell a couple, go grab the band or whatever, so we can throw this jackass in there so we can get the fuck out of here. I want to go.
Yeah, it's getting close. You know, it's like probably 2:45.
Yeah, Raven's got her foot out the door, out here, telling them, "Let's get the car, get these assholes out of here so we can go." Halo's gonna leave. Halo's got a date, and we gotta wait for we gotta wait for Henri to get out. But she got a date. She got somewhere to be. Go.
Hollow, over to you. So Raven's anxious to get going. She went back outside. She's ready to go. She's telling Coupler to go get the car. Hollow, it's over to you.
Okay. I'm telling her, like, lead the way. Like, I don't know which way your car is, but, like, we gotta be in and out as fast as possible.
Yeah, my car is right out back. Let's just go out through the back. She's like, "I got my key. Let's go." So she's pretty much following you. You know, heading towards the back.
Okay.
On Rio?
So I'll move 1, 2. I should be within range here, right?
Yeah.
Jack into this. So I'll go ahead and jack in.
Yeah, you jack in. You can see the faint remains of a hellhound you once destroyed.
Disabled.
Yeah.
So if assuming that I don't have to do anything else, I'm just gonna go down to the bottom.
Yeah, you go down. You pass the control node to the back, the cells and the lights and the scoreboard, the old fire suppression system. You can see. I guess you dropped your cloak in there. You can see all that, everything that you have in there. But yeah, you're at the bottom level.
So yeah, I guess I'll drop this virus now.
Yeah, give me your interface. See how successful.
I'm gonna drop $1 just for the sake of it for 12.
Cool. Yeah, I had it really low. Like I said, you're not creating this virus. It was already custom made and given to you. I made it super low DV just to make sure you could simply install it. But yeah, you rock it. You get it in there. You hear the static starting up. What are you doing?
And then I'll jack out.
You jack out.
So yeah, I'm gonna. I guess I have 2 more slots. Get to there, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Cool. Yeah, you do that. Coupler, over to you.
For me, I'm gonna head over to where the car is, take King with me, and start calling a combat cab for him to get him home.
All right.
I really don't want to drag him on the rest of this night.
Yeah, you can take him wherever you want. He's out there with you. You can call a combat cab and set it up to come and pick him up. While you're calling and setting that up, he's just kind of like nervous. He's like, man, I really appreciate this, man. I gotta find my family. I don't even know where to start looking, man. But I really appreciate this, man, and getting me home. I got no money. I got nothing.
Yeah, well, I'll give him as much as he needs. So I'll easily drop him at least like 300, like eddies. Let him know we're gonna get him home, and he calls me once he gets a lead, or I'll help him out as I can.
Yeah,
We didn't make it this far together without.
Yeah, he really appreciates that. You know, you haven't seen him in a while, but you guys are childhood friends. And you know, the one or only childhood friend, you know, in this fucked up world. But yeah, he really appreciates that. Just deduct that money from your list. And a combat cab's on the way. Are you walking him out the front, out to the main street? You got to get him out through the. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't know where to go. He's in this alley with you.
Yeah, because we parked outside on the main street, right? We didn't park in the alley.
Right, exactly. Well, if you remember, this alley is actually down. If you look over here, there's the fire escape stairs that go up to another alley that goes out through that secret break in the wall that's actually covered by that kibble dog stand. Yeah, that kibble stand or whatever, where you gave
the extra spicy ones.
The extra spicy password when you bought the kibble dog, and he let you in and through that broken wall that got you down to this alley to the secret fight club. But obviously, King has no idea where he is or how to get the fuck out of here, so you kind of need to walk him up out of there if that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm going to walk him out past the hot dog stand, or the kibble dog stand.
Well, for the sake of going through all these in multiple actions, we'll say you're in the process of that right now, and let's move on. So, Raven, we're over to you. So, you at least Coupler's heading to get King up there to get his cab. Anything you want to mention to him?
What are we doing with this asshole? You want me to drag him out with you now, or you want to wait?
Can you get him
I'll
in the
still bring the
car?
car around.
Yeah, I can start dragging him. We got him zip tied right now.
We have a trunk.
Well, also, yeah, I need to pat him down to make sure he doesn't have anything to get himself out of there. Can I pat him down, Ricky? I never patted him.
Yeah, you can search him. Yeah, you give him a search. He has like about 25 Euro bucks on him. He has a cred stick that looks like it has about another 20 on it. He has a spiked bat that he has just kind of hanging off of his belt. He has his agent. That's about it. That's all. Oh, and he does have a heavy pistol on his side as well.
I take that off of him as well. I strip him off of his things, and I take his pants off, so I can make it easier to drag his ass.
Things are getting weird.
They're getting very weird.
All right, I'm gonna have to stop everyone now. Things are getting weird. Raven's taking a hard left turn in tonight's session. Yeah, you easily do that. He's kind of panicking and freaking out because he definitely free balls it.
That's what you get.
He doesn't dragging him by.
He doesn't wear underwear. Anyone that didn't know what that meant. But yeah,
balling.
Well, he'll walk then. He won't want to be dragged. He'll walk to the car.
Yeah. He's just in green. He's like, oh, don't strip me. Come on. He's like, I'll go. Whatever. Look, fine.
Let's go.
All right, so you're gonna go with Coupler and King up to the front, try to get to the car.
Yeah, I think that we should try to get him started going that way because I need to start heading that way.
Okay. Yeah. As you guys are doing this, Stone, the other door guy, just looks at his watch. He gets on his agent. You see him kind of typing in some type of message, and then he's like, "Hey, good luck with everything. Tonight's fucked up." And then he kind of like heads back inside.
That's weird. Andrea, you can have a conversation with him on the way in. On the way out.
Hollow, it's over to you. And we'll just say, since Hollow, if you want to, unless there's anything specific, we can streamline your actions. I know you're trying to get to the back door with Janice. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, then we can.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing.
Okay, yeah, we can streamline everything. I think everyone's kind of on the mission to get out of here. Yeah, so you're kind of heading towards the back with Janice. We'll say you're getting towards the back during that whole travel and stuff. People are still focused on the main fight. Give me a perception roll.
Okay. Perception. Not persuasion, perception.
Nice.
Hee hee hee.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, you notice.
I see all.
Yeah, you see everything. Now you can tell everyone's focused on the fight. Yakuza, most of them are giving their attention to the drunk guy now. Most of the muscle in his group, they're kind of like giving all their attention to drunk guy. It seems like it is starting to escalate just a little bit. But through all that and with a perception roll like that, you notice Mr. Yotami is right on you. He's just like still looking confused and he's kind of been watching you the whole night. But you can, but that's what you see. On Rio, back over to you.
I mean, I'm gonna keep heading. Whoops, that's not the button I wanted. I'm gonna keep heading down. So the.
You sure you don't want to go with the girls in the other car? A little less space to cover and distance.
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
I'm gonna streamline movements as long as you're trying to get out. You just let me know. Do you want to go out the back or out the front? But keep in mind, I'm not gonna stress over exact movements at this point. I know everyone's trying to get out, so I'm gonna streamline that.
I'll go with them.
Okay.
Since I'm right here.
No problem.
And they're heading that direction, so.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, you're heading out with them, heading towards the back and getting towards the back door. It's still unlocked. I'll go ahead and say that Coupler was able to toss you the key after he got the other fighter for you to get in and out, because remember, you still got to get through that other back door unless Janice has a key, which she mentioned, but just so you know, you have yours. But you notice that Stone, the other guy from the door, he's kind of like trailing behind you. He's kind of like heading in your direction, like following towards the back as well. Seems like he's dipping out through the back too.
That's where his car is?
Possibly,
Fine.
yeah.
I mean, I'll keep my eye on him just to make sure he doesn't do anything weird, but...
Yeah, give me a human perception.
10.
Yeah,
it's a night of weird already.
Yeah, you're not getting a good read on him, but he definitely, doesn't seem aggressive or anything, but he's just kind of following behind. Coupler, over to you. You're pretty much heading up towards the front?
Yeah, heading out towards the front. That's about it. What part of the city are we in again? I forget.
I believe you guys were in... See, I think that might have changed since we got the new map. But I think we'll go with probably... I want to say it was over near the Upper Marina, is what we said. On the edge of the hot zone in what's considered like the kind of a warehouse district of the Upper Marina, on the edge of the hot zone. And I guess it's the current art district, even though that kind of changes in the city where the hipsters go and things, but it's kind of in the art district, but it's hidden in that back alley. I think that's what we said. But yeah, if you want, I can streamline you guys getting up to the front.
I think I caught some of that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hand off my... What is that? My heavy pistol to King, so that way he has at least something on him.
Well, he could take that guy's
just in
pistol.
case. So I'm going to hand him off my heavy pistol.
Okay.
I didn't hear what Val just said.
Oh, I got the heavy pistol from Ricky. He can take his if he wants.
Okay, I'm fine with that too. If not, I was just going to steal that one.
Hey, I was being nice.
Oh.
Now we lost Hollow.
Hello.
Yeah, tonight's internet connection has been really rough.
I'm back again, I think.
Nice. Yeah, you guys are back. At least we can hear you. But yeah, you at least give him the pistol. Raven tosses over the pistol that she jacked off of Ricky and gives it to King. Is that right, Raven?
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and toss it over there as I'm laughing at Ricky, like, hey, pistol, now give it to this guy.
That's fine. He looks depressed, but yeah,
his name's King.
Yeah, I'll streamline it a little here. You guys get up to the front. You're able to cut through the back of the kibble stand. The guy's actually not there. And as you guys are going through, Ricky just kind of looks and when he notices the guy's not in the stand, he's like, that's weird. But you cut through there. A combat cab should be coming soon. And you guys are up in the street. Did you hear all that?
I did. Eric?
Uh-oh.
I think he's frozen.
Yeah.
Type it to him. Maybe you can see it typed.
No.
You start turning the cameras off.
I'm seeing...
The music is getting intense.
Oh.
Yeah,
no.
I can't understand anything that's going on.
Yeah,
I hear you now.
the connection's been rough.
There you go.
I want him to at least hear this, because at least they're getting out to the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's wait, because we're almost there.
Oh, now she dropped.
We're losing everybody. Yet another reason I can't stand this election and all this politics shit, man. Now they're fucking up the internet today.
All part of the plan.
Yeah, just leave your video disabled there. At least we can hear you. You know?
I mean, hopefully that'll help.
Hopefully
Yeah, that should definitely help, because now you're not having to upload your video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's our entire internet that's crashing. Like, we're losing service.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like our
something to do
router's
with
dying,
that,
it seems like.
Oh no. Alright, well at least you're here. So let's
Well,
stream.
at least I can hear people now.
So let me get all this out while you guys can hear. You guys get up to the front and at least get up through the kibble stand. The guy who runs the kibble stand isn't there. It's empty. And when you guys go through it, Ricky notices that and he's just like, oh, that's fucking weird. And you guys get out to the front. It's a busy street, people going around. A couple people kind of like notice you coming out of the kibble stand and just ignore it and keep going. But you're out at the street there. The combat cab should be coming soon. Did you hear all that?
Yes.
Yes.
We did catch up.
Yay, we're back. We're back, baby. All right. So yeah, and over, let me just take it to the back. You guys all make it to the back. Yeah, Janice pretty much has a key and is able to open that before you even have to worry about it on Rio. And Stone is following you guys through the back. Once you guys get through and do the key, kind of walks up. He's like, I guess we're all streamlining it out of here, huh?
Yep, time to go.
Yeah, so he's following. Janice opens the back door. It leads to kind of like a back alley, similar to the front, where you can kind of see another set of stairs going up to maybe some back street. But the alley also continues on to a lower street. As you know, in Night City, there's all kinds of layers to the city. But she starts heading towards the back street. She's like, I'm parked back there. And Stone says the same thing. He's like, yeah, back here. So you guys are just kind of heading towards the back, out to the main street to get into her vehicle or Stone's vehicle, whatever you guys want to do. Did you guys want to
I'll just keep following, yeah.
Yeah, did you guys want to mention to Janice or Stone, like, hey, can we get a ride from you? Or did you want to mention anything? Because
I'd be like, hey, we just need you to drop us off, maybe a little bit further up the street so we can meet up with, the rest of our team so we can head out.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. I got you. So yeah, you guys are walking over and getting into the car, and she's kind of cutting around the block to get over to the front. The rest of you guys are pretty much up on the front street. Raven and Coupler with King and with Ricky who's still zip tied, but with y'all. The occasional people going by do give him a weird look. But hey, it's Night City. There's a lot of weirder shit going on. This really isn't that crazy. But yeah, you guys are in the front, and you can see Combat Cab coming from a couple blocks away. You can also see where you parked your car up in a row of parking spots that's in front of some warehouse just a block down. It's still there with a row of cars. And yeah, it's right about then. Everybody give me a perception roll.
Perception.
Nice.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Ooh, very nice.
Two.
Eventually, mine will catch up.
Yeah, I'll wait. We'll let everyone get in there.
There it goes.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
You guys are doing great with the perception. Wow.
Nice.
You guys are like eagle eyeing the street, man. You guys are on it.
We're all paranoid tonight.
Yeah, King and Ricky don't matter so much, and they didn't roll that good anyways. But all of you notice, kind of a couple blocks down, you see the Combat Cab on its way, coming up to you, passing around it and kind of tearing through the traffic. You see a row of about, I don't know, maybe about 5 or 6 like AV4s or some type of like blacked out SUV looking shit. And there's a row of them, and they're kind of like tearing through, and they kind of go around the Combat Cab, and they're pulling up in your direction.
I just yell, run!
That's the worst thing you can do.
Get the fuck out of here! That is
On
definitely
the main street, right?
Yeah, you're out in
Yeah.
the front.
So I'm just gonna sort of pull King aside, not trying to be as inconspicuous as possible and conspicuous. Unlike Raven, who is running like a lunatic, armed to the teeth. Like, we're just normal people on the street.
Yeah, that's fine. You guys kind of like, go over to the side a little bit. I imagine a little bit away from where you were standing by the kibble, standing out by the street. I'm just at least go over to the side. And also with that perception roll, especially you, Coupler, you notice that there is some district PD with the cruiser car, like one building over, whatever that art gallery is that's right next door. They're like out front of there and just leaning up against their car. And you see both of them kind of like looking down in the direction of the caravan of black SUVs or AV4s or whatever they are, tearing up through traffic, heading in that direction. They're just kind of like looking. You notice that.
I'm gonna say over the radio, we got lawmen on the street. Look for a clash is gonna happen. Move now.
We also head towards the car. Shimmy.
As you sprint.
Yeah.
I'm dragging Ricky behind me. Let's go! I have to let go of Ricky.
Yeah, no problem. You guys, you guys just want to kind of go over to the side, or are you continuing to walk? Where are you headed? And give me some idea of what you're doing.
Going towards the car, I would assume.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll part ways with King as soon as that Combat Cab gets close to him.
Okay. Yeah, Combat Cab is getting passed by the caravan of crazy vehicles heading your way. But yeah, you guys are walking towards your car, which is in that direction. And you see basically that row of black AV4s and SUVs and just this caravan of blacked out vehicles tear up in the front, and a couple of them up onto the sidewalk area. People kind of like dive out of the way and are like, what the fuck, and screaming, and the doors all pop open, all of them, and just a shitload of like really bulked up security looking guys all jump out, looking like it's probably that Zarafa hit squad that was on the way. And looking at what time it is about 3 a.m. But yeah, this caravan just tears up through. It's looking like probably about 15 or 20 guys getting out. And then there's a handful that are staying back by all the vehicles. And most of them have rifles, a couple have submachine guns, some pistols. And they're just going straight in through that kibble stand. Like they know exactly where to go and what the fuck they're doing. And they're just going in a row. You do notice that the district PD is just kind of watching. And one of them nudges the other guy, and they just kind of like laugh and shake their head.
Damn, give a fuck.
Not at all.
Either chances are they probably wouldn't not care. It's probably more of a situation of paid off or something along those lines. And that's just basic deduction of how District PD would be in this area. This is not combat zone. You know what I mean? Typically they would probably react or something, but the fact that they're brushing it off kind of tells you that they're probably corrupt or something along those lines. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna pretty much have my face down and like change my hair goes up to a ponytail.
You do that, and on Rio, the rest of you, you guys all in the back and Hollow, you guys get in the vehicle. You guys are coming around. You can see the caravan of cars all up, a bunch of security guys. You can see Raven and Coupler and them kind of like walking like, oh shit, like what's happening behind them, like oh. And you're kind of like pulling up to where they are. They're almost up to where your vehicle is, and you can tell her to pull over there by the car if you want.
Yeah, I might as well do that, and just so we can all kind of get back into the cars we came in.
Yeah, you guys are all pretty much in a group right there. And just let me just double check. Eric, Ariel, Coupler, Hollow, you guys you still with us? You hear us?
Yeah, we can.
Okay,
hear
awesome.
you.
I just wanted to make sure because I know we've been
We're
having.
not dead done yet.
Yeah, we've been having trouble, but I wanted to make sure. Yeah, so you get around there. You guys are all together. You're out front. You're by the vehicle. District PD does not seem to give a fuck that this huge task force just headed into the club. Yeah, that's going on. You guys are by the car. You can also see the combat cab just pulled up, and King's hopping in. He just looks at you, and he's just like, giving the peace and shaking his head like, thank you so much, and he gets in the combat cab.
Yeah, I just wave him off and say later, Chumbada.
All right, you guys are at the vehicle. What y'all doing?
Okay, I'm going to get out of Janice's vehicle. I'm gonna like give her a wink or like, thank you for the ride. It's time to make yourself scarce for a little while.
Yeah.
And I follow the suit. I just get out and let her do the talking.
Get her number.
Okay.
Yeah,
I could.
Hey, I already struck out. Why not? Go ahead.
Give me persuasion.
Nice, not a total loss.
Yeah,
hopefully.
she's kind of flirting back and just like, yeah, no, thanks for the heads up on all that. I didn't know why you were coming up talking to me originally, like something was going on out front or whatever. But yeah, no, I would much rather be in this position than in there right now. So thanks so much. And she slips you her number.
Nice.
No problem, doll. I'm always there for the. I'm always there when you need me.
Yeah, she smiles and winks and drives off. So yeah.
Coupler's just gonna he's gonna hang his head in shame and just open the trunk and just say toss me again.
Yeah, she didn't even say bye to you, Coupler. She just gave Hollow her number and
Nope.
left.
I've accepted my failure.
Yeah, so what do you
Like
think?
old days, huh, Coupler?
Where's everybody
Next
sitting?
time I'm leaving on the tub.
So rude.
So where's
I'll be driving.
where's everybody sitting? What are you guys doing?
I mean, I'll sit in the back. I don't need to sit up front, but whoever's driving, assuming it's Coupler, I'll let him know what the coordinates that kid sent me are.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll I guess a co-pilot
Yeah. Where's Ricky?
in the trunk.
Okay, Ricky's in the trunk. Every once in a while, you can hear him thump the side like he's pissed off or something. But he's stuck in there. He's all tied up. Yeah, the coordinates pretty much go outside of town. Let me go over to the Night City map over here. It's pretty much past Haywood and Santo Domingo, way out into the Badlands. It's going to take you over an hour to get out there. Like Kid said, wherever he's coming from is hours beyond that. So wherever you're going, I assume you guys are somewhat meeting halfway or something along those lines. But the coordinates go out into the Badlands a good hour or more.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah,
So we'll probably.
We're gonna have a chase.
Well, we've already had one of those. Car didn't survive that too well.
yeah.
We didn't have time to check if our car was bugged with any explosive. We just got in.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Don't blow
I
us
don't know what our
up.
car looks
Shit.
like.
Yeah, that reminds me. Everyone's dead. Time to make a new character.
Yay! The rise of Dodgers.
Yeah.
I hit you.
Now we can streamline this if Coupler, you want to give me a drive roll?
Yeah.
And nothing crazy has happened. You know, this is nighttime leaving, middle of the night, and not a lot of danger and things going off. That's a really good drive roll. You avoid you know, some basic road obstacles and destruction. You know, there's like a burnt out vehicle at one point. You had to kind of go off road and around that. So like little things like that. But there was no you know, set up ambushes by a roaming booster gang or nomad pack gone bad or anything crazy out there. Like nothing went down. You guys are basically pulling up, getting close to the coordinates. And let me, before I forget, let me hop back into Sirenscape and kind of change what we're doing here. Because you guys are out of the club and you shouldn't be here in the club anymore.
It's haunting us.
Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, so you guys are out in the Badlands. You can basically hear like the sandstorms and shit going by. Lots of wind and desert Badlands sort of vibes. Hopefully you all can hear that. Thanks to Sirenscape, one of our sponsors, hooking us up with sounds. But yeah, you guys are getting out there, and you're getting up towards the coordinates that he gave you. The coordinates lead to what looks like an old landfill. As you're getting up to it, you can see like a big wall going around. It looks like it's probably, I mean, well, everybody give me a perception. Let's see how much you guys are noticing as you're pulling up.
Okay.
Wow, Onryo killing it. Onryo's hanging out the window like,
Yeah, I know.
motherfucker, I'm not missing a thing.
I haven't been out here in a long time.
Yeah. All right.
I wish I was gonna get buried in a better car.
Everybody did good perception.
That was
Just
a pretty good roll.
Hollow didn't come through, did she?
No, not
18.
yet.
Oh,
there it
nice.
goes.
There it is.
There it is.
Wow, everybody did really good. Yeah, Coupler probably not seeing as much as everybody else, but you know, even a 15 is good enough to see what's up. You guys are pulling up. It looks like it's about 4 to 5 football fields in size. I mean, it's big, and you can see a huge wall all the way around this whole place. You see like piles of debris, you know, all in different colors and sizes and shapes, like almost like an old landfill, but kind of somewhat organized. You know, it looks like an old landfill, now the site of a scavenger sorting depot. So, you know, you're familiar with some places like this where different scavenger kind of groups will get together. This one being fucking huge. But yeah, you're pulling up to it. About 4 to 5 football fields in size. You're getting up to what looks like a big opening of the gate, where you can kind of get inside this structure. And it looks like there's a couple guys standing out front, near the front gate, holding rifles, assault rifles.
Oh, wow.
Yay. These always go well.
So what are you guys doing? Coupler, you're driving. What are you doing?
I'm going to slow down. It sort of just double check with Onryo that these are the right coordinates.
I mean, I confirm that, you know, these were what he sent me.
Yep. Yeah, and there's
Alright.
nothing
Well,
else out here. This is all you're seeing in the area.
Well, let's go see if this is. Let's go double check and see if this is the right place. Preferably for the guys with their heavily armed weapons.
We're tourists. We're just a little lost.
They look friendly. They have nice shiny guns. Very friendly.
Yeah, Onryo, go say hi.
So yeah, you want to pull up?
Yeah, I'll go pull up to him.
Yeah, you pull up. The
Pull
two
up,
guys.
I kind of
Yeah, they walk up.
myself.
One guy on one side, one on the other. They just kind of go up to the front windows and lean in. It's like, what's up?
Supposed to meet somebody here.
Somebody? What's up?
Yeah, kid.
Okay. He looks at the other
My
guy.
name's on Rio.
Yeah, he just looks at the other guy and nods, and the other guy's like, yeah, just go ahead all the way in the back. Just follow it all the way back and then turn right. He just kind of like pushes open the gate, slides.
So I'll just like, thanks. And then just, I kind of pad a couple and just be like, go.
Yep.
Yeah, as you guys are going, like I said, it's like 4 to 5 football fields in size. So like going all the way to the back actually is taking a while. You're going down kind of like windy dirt path of a road that has like piles of debris, like piles of tires and old metal scrap stuff, and like just kind of like an organized landfill for the most part. But you get all the way to the back, and then you get to a point where you can turn right, and it pretty much dead ends with piles of debris on either side and what looks like a broken down school bus. I just put you guys there on the map. You should be able to see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, when you get there, you make that right. It pretty much dead ends there. Piles of debris. You see the broken down school bus. There's probably about like 2 cars on one side, some type of truck on this side, all facing towards you with headlights on. Does anybody have thermo vision, or let's see what else might work. Anti-dazzle is more for like the flash grenade, but if you have anti-dazzle, I'll take that too. But do you have anybody have thermo in their eyes?
No.
I only have anti-dazzle.
Yeah, that's what I was just checking, because I
do
remember
have anti-dazzle?
you had cyber eyes. I remember that.
Yeah, I have anti-dazzle.
Yeah, I have cyber eyes, but the only thing I have is a virtuality.
Okay. Yeah, at least with that, Raven, it's not affecting you. The rest of you, yeah, it's pretty much, lots of bright headlights on high. You stop the vehicle. It's hard to see what's up. You can see a couple vehicles, a truck, some people standing around, silhouetted. But Raven, you can see it because of your anti-dazzle. It's not fucking you up as much. Give me a perception roll, Raven.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, you see. You can see 5 guys standing around what looks like Kid. Kid's kind of standing in the middle. There's 5 guys just kind of standing around him, holding random weapons. A couple with rifles. One dude looks like he has some type of sword or something. But Kid's just kind of standing there. You see him like fucking around on his agent. You guys pull up. He just kind of like looks up and nods.
All right, I relay it over to the everybody else, the team. Just pop
So
the
I guess
trunk
we'll
and
just get out, grab
pop
Yeah.
the trunk
dickhead here, and
Yeah, out of the frying pan into the fire, right? Because I feel like we're cooked.
This seems like we're gonna get murdered.
Probably.
When haven't we been almost murdered tonight? Hey, at least you got a number.
There, I'll put Kid out there just so we can see. Actually, I'm going to drop him like a token so we can see him a little bit better. That was a little blurry there, but yeah, you guys all get out. You easily drag Ricky out of the back. Kid's standing there. You can see him clear as day. He's just kind of pimping. He's got 5 dudes standing around him, all the headlights at you. It's kind of hard to see him, but as you guys get out and drag Ricky, clearly you can hear him. Raven, you see him, but the rest of you can clearly hear him. He's just like, "On Rio, baby, you made it." He's like, "Bring that fucking snake over here."
I just kind of look at Raven, have him, like drag his ass over there, and I'll start walking up to him.
Yeah, you guys.
Like, yeah, we definitely did make it.
He's like, "Yeah, so did you guys see any shit go down or what? How did it end up?"
No, we got out there just as other group, like air quote, like, pulled up. So we, got all your people you asked out, and here we are. I got your the stuff you wanted.
Nice. Yeah. First. Yeah, give me my digital records. You got that shit? One of his guys hands over a deck for you to drive for you to copy over those files or send them over.
Yeah, I do so.
Okay. Yeah, you give him those files. He's like, "Okay, good."
I also include the file from the tainted, fucked up, where it was like, the Yakuza were grabbing stuff, kind of proof for, and I tell him like, "Oh, here's your other file that the Yakuza was using that was grabbing some money for each, bet.
He's like, this means a lot to me. He kicks Ricky while he's tied down, and he kind of takes that. He's like, yeah, this is the proof I needed. He's like, this is perfect. He's like, look, what I need though is you said one of you were the ones that hooked up the whole hit squad thing that kind of washed this for me. What was that? Who got that going down?
Well, I don't know about hooked up, but it and I kind of look around and be like, kind of back and forth at each, I'll look over to Raven and be like, we're not gonna say who the company is because we don't want to get too far into that, but it was more of they contacted us and told us to get out. It wasn't that we hooked it up. It just happenstance.
Well, on Rio, I want to set
coincidence of acquaintances.
Yeah.
Well, I want to set up a meeting, is what I'm getting at here. So, whoever it is, put in the word. That was my place. I gave the green light. I want a meeting.
Okay. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, he nods about that. He looks over to one of his guys that's kind of standing in front of Ricky, and he just nods. That guy starts snipping the zip ties and untying Ricky while he continues with conversation. He starts pulling out some Euro bucks, and he's like, look, it's not a lot. This was favor for favor, but you pulled it off nice on Rio. Baby, I always got your back. He hands you 500 Euro bucks. He's like,
okay.
At least something. You came out here in the middle of fucking nowhere, right?
Yeah. I understand, so appreciate it.
Cool, and I take it your boy or whoever got his friend. You were able to get what you wanted to.
Yep, we got what we needed on that, so appreciate it. How curiosity, how did your trip go?
Oh, my shit went beautifully. He's like, we'll be having my night market here real soon, and I'll get you the invite. It's at that point that Ricky, who just got unsnipped, jumps up and starts running off down the dirt road, kind of like screaming and shit. Kid just kind of like stops talking. He's like, yeah, the night market's gonna... Really? Can you take care of that? And he points at one of his guys who just kind of rifles and assault rifles Ricky's legs. You just see like pop, pop. After he shoots him, you see both legs just kind of shatter. Ricky's on the ground screaming in agony. And Kid's like...
I just kind of look over at Ricky and be like, idiot.
Yeah, Kid looks at you. He's like, 1 second, I apologize. And he walks over, pulls out a pistol, and just finishes off Ricky, pops one in his head. Walks back over, puts his pistol away. So like I said, I really appreciate this. On Rio, you always come through for me. You know that. Anytime you want to join, the open door. But night market, that'll be up here real soon. I imagine just give me a couple days, I'll be set up. Y'all got first invite. I'll let y'all in first. That way you get prime stock picks and, get to see what you want.
Nice.
Appreciate it. I'll see you then. And then, we'll work on getting that meeting for you.
I really appreciate it. He hugs you, gives you a kiss on both cheeks. Very Mafia style. He seems to be kind of changing his style a little over the past months. He's definitely coming up more and more. It's a little scary how fast this guy's growing, but
getting there.
Yeah, but he's happy. He's really
hug him back.
He's really happy with the way you handled things. What did you say?
I said I hug him back. I return the gratitude and be like, okay, well, let's get out of here and let them continue with whatever they're working on. And we'll start walking towards the car at that point.
Cool.
Or at least I will. If everybody else wants to follow, that's up to them.
Yeah, I'm walking backwards, keep my eye at him.
Everyone stays there like, no, we like Kid. He seems like a fun guy. Let's hang out with him. Can we go get ice cream?
Ice cream.
Eric, catch any of that?
And then we all went and ate ice cream.
Oh, I heard it all.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are
I'm keeping my mouth shut when I'm Kid.
Yeah, so Kid just waves as you guys kind of pull off and take off. So that at least went successfully. I take it you guys are all leaving. No one wants to hang with Kid anymore.
No, now I gotta put up a meeting.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna ask Honor you how's it feel dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight.
Nice.
Out of my normal comfort zone, but at least we got what we needed. So.
Yeah.
Well, he's our new best friend, whether we want it or not.
Yeah, so you guys
New, old.
Yeah, you guys head back. You can give me another driving. I just want to check one thing real quick. And then everybody give me a perception.
All right.
Cool.
Perception.
Like I said,
For the
nothing
sake of it,
nothing eventful happened as far as vehicle-wise. I just want to do a basic check on the vehicle. Just driving that far, that long, all night, going.
now my perception bad.
Yeah.
So now I'm kind of like, oh man, that went weird. So like, I'm kind of not really paying attention anymore.
Yeah, you're tired and you're counting the 500 euro bucks. You're not really paying attention.
I'm kind of passing, because
Yeah.
I'm not that type. I'll give each person their, split it up and just be like, give everybody their 100 or whatever.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you split up the money. We'll deal with that later in chat and get past that. But with this perception, yeah, the vehicle makes it fine. Hollow, Coupler, Raven, all of you notice as you're pulling up. Let me just double check before I keep talking. Eric, Ariel, you're still with me, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. I just wanted to double check because I know that the internet's been shoddy. But yeah, you guys are pulling up to Coupler's workshop, and let me just bring that up since we do have a nice blueprint for it, and Eric took the time to label things for his workshop. I think that's fun to check out. But yeah, you guys are pulling up to Coupler's shop, and as you're pulling up with those perceptions, Rio doesn't notice, but the rest of you notice there's a black AV4 out front, and it looks kind of decked out. Definitely not combat zone style redone. It looks very nice. And you can see two guys dressed in black kind of lurking around your workshop. They're kind of over here by the front door. Or is this the door, I think, and this is the window, right, Eric?
Yeah, this is the window. That's the front door.
Yeah. One of the guys is over by the door, and the other guy's kind of like lurking by the window. And I'll say that Hollow, with your role, you notice that aside from that, it looks like there's 2 or 3 guys in the AV still. One in the driver, it looks like 2 in the back. But you're seeing that as you're pulling up, and they're kind of creeping around your workshop. But we're going to end it there on that cliffhanger. But hell yeah, I'm so glad you guys are back. Eric, I'm glad you made it back safe and we were able to continue and finish up the Fight Club.
Yes.
Yeah, and you guys did it.
Yeah, I'll give everyone their 125 just so we.
Nice. Yeah. Everybody get that. Get your money from the little tip from Kid, and yeah, that was great. You guys got through the Fight Club. You successfully got everybody out safe. Rio was able to drop that virus in the systems like Kid needed. He was able to grab the digital credits and things that were there. You never ID'd it, but just for fun, I'm going to tell you that for that time being, you were holding on to over 100,000 euro bucks in credits in that file.
I figured.
But
I'm not stealing from him. That would be dumb.
Yeah, things could have got.
Oh no, yeah.
That would be a good way to die.
Yeah.
I am just happy that the burden now is on Raven instead of Coupler for the everything. So I'm happy about that. I will not be a punch monkey in that fight pit.
Yeah. Yeah, you almost stepped in for him, which was honorable. That would have been a cool thing. Luckily, he wasn't on schedule, but you were able to get him out. That's another really interesting thing, is that through having to do this favor with Kid, this whole hit squad, washing out the Yakuza situation, handling all that tactfully, and then during that, running into an old friend that was kind of trapped and wrapped up in the situation. All that was kind of sticky, but you did. You successfully got him out. You got through that. That was awesome. And now, hopefully he'll hit you up sometime soon if he finds out something or needing help. Obviously, he needs to try to find his family. I don't know if you want to help him with that or get involved or whatever. But that is kind of hanging out.
We're going to have to eventually.
Yeah, but it seems like Coupler's a good guy. He tries to help us. It seems like all of your characters are somewhat good. Maybe some a little bit colder than others and a little more jaded from rough, past and things like that. But you guys still seem kind of like a good team. You guys still try at least to do well. So that's good, I guess. But yeah, you guys successfully pulled that off. Getting back to the workshop, you do see some people creeping around the workshop for whatever that's worth or whatever's going on there.
Just new clients for me.
It's probably my company.
It definitely doesn't look like the same type of caravan or hit squad or thing that you saw heading into the Fight Club. It definitely doesn't look Zerafa based.
Oh, it's more fancier.
Definitely seems a little bit higher class. There's something more to this. Maybe it looks a little different. But
I got a prop, by the way, at some point, although it's just uncomfortable to wear for any length of time.
Oh,
Very nice.
nice. Hell yeah.
And they light up too. It's just the reflection is not great, so.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
But it's pretty funny.
I want to start incorporating my prop guns and then my Wolvers, since I do have them.
Yeah.
These are bad. But see, these are fucking sharp as hell. They're actually real, so I got to be careful.
Yeah.
The prop guns are a little different, but this can get a little dangerous.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, everything went well. And here's the thing, guys. I know we're trying to play every Tuesday, but this next week I am on set. We're filming from Monday through Friday, and it's like I believe it's 12-hour sets, if not longer. So I won't be able to play next Tuesday. But
Okay.
we'll get back into it after that, and just back on the Tuesdays as long as we can. Granted that the work schedule thing with Eric might change. I think you said you might have to head back to the fires in December sometime.
Maybe it depends if they call me. So it's up in the air, but I'm gonna try not to until next year. But we'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
We'll just tell people stop setting fires and tell the fire to calm down, and just get it. But no, in all seriousness, that's awesome that at least you went and were helping that go, helping track that and remedy that situation up there. That was really cool. But yeah, we'll skip next week because I'm on set. Then we'll get back into it the following week. Every Tuesday we'll be rocking. Anybody watching, yes, we're using the official CYBERPUNK Red Rules. We have the full rule book given to us by R. Talsorian Games. Shout out to R. Talsorian Games. Make sure everybody buys that when it comes out. The digital copy is available on the 14th. I think I'm also doing the GM Roundtable, the second session of that with John the Wise, Phil Harker-Smith, Patrick Knaus. That'll be a lot of fun on the same day that Red Digital is released, so we'll be able to talk about that at the roundtable. That'll be fun. Yeah. Other than that, I want to thank everybody for tuning into the live stream. Make sure you like and share the video on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to us on Twitch and on YouTube. And, check out the links in the description. Check out cyberpunkuncensored.com. Anybody else have any final words before I kill the transmission?
No, just stay safe out there.
Blame Raish Bart Moss.
Oh,
What
yeah.
does that even mean?
Well,
The guy who did the original.
I had to have
Vic
Vicky read more books.
yeah, we'll explain that lore later. But ultimately, that's the guy who destroyed the internet in Cyberpunk. But there's quite a bit to that. It's a fun story. But yeah, thanks so much for playing. I really had a good time. I'm glad we're back. Unfortunately, like I said, we're skipping next week, but then we're back into it every Tuesday again. So thanks so much, everybody. Take care.